when life sees all raging and you think you're going under, all you got to do is reach out and take my hand. My child, you are forgiven, so go ahead and set yourself free. Your sins, they all are taken from you and cast into the sea. For nothing is impossible, and I want you to understand. All you got to do is reach out and take my hand. I told you that I will love you not only now, but forever. I would hang up on that cross the same way I did if you were the only one. So when life sees the raging and you think you're going under, all you got to do is reach out, take my hand. I can see that you're trying very hard to live the right way. That old devil is waiting by your side just to lead you astray. But I'll give you all the faith and the power to fight his temptation. All you got to do is reach out, take my hand. I told you that I will love you not only now, but forever. I would hang up on that cross the same way I did if you were the only one. So when life sees all raging on you think you're going under, all you got to do is reach out, take my hand. All you got to do is reach out.
Playing some of your favorite gospel artists.
Hi, this is Cece Winans.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jermaine Dolly, Mr. Hello Dolly.
This is James Hall.
What's up, beautiful people? This is Deontay.
This is Kim Burrell.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ted
And
Wynn.
here's where their music plays right here.
New season Gospel FM.
He's not mad at you, and he's not disappointed. His grace is greater still than all of your own choices. He's full of mercy. He's ever kind. Here is an invitation. His arms are open wide. You can come as you are, with all your broken pieces and all your shameful scars. The pain you hold in your heart is in this place. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is still a holiday. For some people,
yes.
Still a holiday.
Yes, they're still
Yeah.
celebrating.
Still a holiday
still
for some.
having fireworks.
Fireworks?
Yes, they're still doing their
I know.
their works.
Did you go to fireworks?
No, I didn't. I did a firework in my bed.
Oh, good. You know, I used to go to fireworks when my kids were small, just to take them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, used to walk down crowded street, go sit out in grass sometimes.
But the kids went. They,
Yeah.
you know, they watched.
I mean, it's the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was
They
quite
watch it.
content. I watched the one on the national lawn on TV, public TV.
I didn't watch anything. I didn't even look at my television. I was just, you know, reminisce on some things and pray and, and I think I did that all night.
Good.
So,
Well, I didn't do it all night. You know what happened to me? I was watching it, and I must have fell asleep before the fireworks. But I turned the television on sometime in the program. It was already going on.
Right.
And I must have fell asleep.
Oh.
Because I didn't get to see the fireworks.
Oh, okay.
Right? But then I woke up and the program is on.
Oh.
But I didn't know I went to sleep.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm watching now.
Well, you were tired.
Well, yeah, well, it was hot. I was watching some performances I had not seen.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
I hadn't seen them yet because those are performances before I turned on the TV.
Oh, okay.
So I turned the TV back on. I wake up and I'm watching.
So you're watching the replay?
I'm watching the replay.
Oh, okay.
I watched the replay and I thought I was still watching. I thought I was still watching it.
Well, there you go.
Blame it on the heat.
Yeah.
Or the AIDS. I don't know which one it is.
Good morning, Steph. Good morning.
But-
Good morning.
But it's so good to see all the
Bella,
folks this
Bella.
morning. Yes.
Yeah.
Bella is at the
I
house.
hope you guys had a wonderful 4th of July. We had our 4th of July in the park. And
Yeah, it was good. It was good to
lovely.
see all the
Yes.
folks out having a good
Yes.
time. You know, I am, let me tell you, I am so, I was so proud of my guys.
Yes.
And, you know, over the years, this is our ninth.
Yes.
Would have been our ninth.
Ninth year. Yeah.
Ninth. And it's always moi. Always working hard,
Putting
doing
up-
all this.
putting up
And
tents or
people would
putting
come
up,
to 4th of July. And they would
banner.
enjoy themselves, and then they would leave, and I had washed the
And
place
we
down,
have to
packed the
wash
van,
down everything and pack up and all that
and
stuff.
nobody understood,
Yes.
how much went into making sure that they had a good time.
Yes.
That it was done out of love, and you want the congregation to come together
And fellowship.
yeah.
and-
So this guy says, Pastor, we don't want you to do anything. We want you to just chill.
Yes.
Just sit down, and
Awesome.
I appreciate the honor, gentlemen.
Hey.
And so I said, you don't have to ask me twice.
They did a fantastic job.
So the guys took care of stuff, man. But Darren took the lead.
I love when men step up
Yeah.
and do their thing.
They handled their
Yes,
business. They
yes.
took care of it.
Yeah.
You know, but I think they would appreciate now what I was doing all the time.
Exactly. So now they can appreciate it. It's just
Yeah.
like a mother, and she have her daughter, and the daughter grow up and start having children, and now she get to appreciate.
Then
what
all of
mommy-
a sudden-
all of a sudden, mommy is this wonderful woman.
I know,
you
right?
know, because now she get to understand what mommy was going through before. And
Oh, yeah. It
so
was-
I saw somebody was holding their back, and
Yes.
you know, I was like, oh, so now you appreciate your bishop.
Listen.
He wasn't holding his back when he was doing all of that.
I'm holding my back now for not doing anything. I mean,
Yes. So it was
so,
awesome.
Yeah, but it was great
awesome.
I love to see the family get together, and I love to see them have a good
Yes,
time.
yes, yes.
You know, away from
and you
the
get
church
to know the
environment.
other side of the family.
Yeah, and then you
know,
get to see some of the
yeah,
extended family and
exactly.
friends that are close to them.
Yes.
And that's always a blessing to
Yeah.
to hang out.
Exactly.
So it was good. I mean, there was lots of food, more than they could eat.
More than enough.
I know, right?
More than enough.
There were
yes.
12 baskets to take home.
Oh, yeah.
That's
There you go.
So,
Yes.
great job, guys.
Yes.
So thank you all. Shout out to the New Season family
Yes.
for doing that, coming together, and making sure that we were able to have that fellowship together yesterday. It was hot, though.
Yeah, it was hot.
I mean, it was
I
so
mean,
hot.
I can tell you, black and heat don't work.
It was hot.
Seriously.
I don't have that problem.
Eh.
I have red and heat, and it don't work
Eh.
either. I mean, but it was hot.
Jesus.
I mean, it was really
I had
hot.
to go. I had to find.
I did
had to
find a
out.
place. I did find a place.
I
I just wish I had a chair. If I had a chair, I would have been so nice. It was a nice breeze.
You should
that
have
was-
asked for a chair.
No.
Because I did have, those chairs that you took to a ball game.
Yes,
those
yes,
ball
yes,
game
yes,
chairs.
yes.
Yeah, I had one, but I didn't have to take it out because I
Right.
found a bench
Yeah.
right under this cool
Shady tree. Good
oh,
for you.
Man.
But I was trying to say, I'm getting older now and so on. But I was trying. I think this is the last year that I'm gonna be able to pull this one off.
Hey.
I was on my feet for most of the time.
Oh, okay.
You know, trying to do the esteem others above yourself. But I think at this point now they need to start esteem pastor and his older as a pastor.
You need to have a launch.
We
chair.
cannot make you stand up there
Yes, so you have
for so many hours.
Somebody need to buy you a launch chair where you just go and just get your tan done. You know, you put your feet up and everything is all right.
But
Once
Darren,
the feet is
I
up,
woke up this morning with backache and knee ache, and I'm saying, boy, I didn't do any work.
Oh, Jesus.
It must be from that
that's from
standing.
standing. Yes,
It
can
must be
do
from.
that to you too.
It must be from that 2.5, 3 hours of standing. All right.
Yes, that can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, I did play Ludo.
Ludi.
Ludi. Oh, who is it?
Yeah. Oh, how was it? Did you win?
I sure did.
Oh.
You know, last year there was a certain person that gave me a whooping. You understand? And yesterday I gave them a heavenless experience.
Hey.
And so it was a beautiful payback.
And did you go back and try to do it?
No.
So once
no.
you win, you win.
Once I
Kill
was
everybody out.
once I nailed all 4 of them in heaven,
Yes.
I was done.
Hey.
You know, you got to know when to hold them.
Ah.
When to fold them, when to walk away.
Uh-huh.
So I walked away while I was ahead.
Yes.
You know.
All right.
Yeah.
I hear you. I didn't
Yeah.
play any Ludo this year. I
No.
didn't play any game at all. and I know there was a specific person that came to play
To try-
domino to give me 6
To try to give you 6 love.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't get to the domino table.
But they know they can't.
But hey,
I'm the reigning champ.
I ran in job with all who refused to defend the title. Anyways.
It is Happy Wednesday.
Yeah, Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday morning.
Yes.
Believe it or not, it's
yes, it is Happy Wednesday.
It's a beautiful Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
And it's summer.
Yes.
You know, we.
So I must say good morning, 89.1.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
NewSeasonFM.com.
Good morning. And
Yeah.
YouTube. The YouTubers.
YouTube,
good morning.
Facebook.
Facebookers. good morning.
Whatever platform.
You are on.
'Cause there's a lot of different platforms,
Yes,
you know, because
yes.
we have
Instagram.
Shoutcast. You have platforms that we're broadcasting on that we don't even talk about.
Yes.
So, anyways, I think
we made it.
Yes,
over.
we did.
We made it.
We
over.
made it over another
Yes.
day.
God is
and we thank
truly
God.
great, and we thank Him. Yes.
You know, he's good. God is so good, man.
It's amazing.
So good.
He's
and
amazing.
so faithful. So bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me.
Bless His holy name.
Bless His holy name.
Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
All right. So, wow.
Nothing.
Let's see. We're gonna play some music.
Yes.
We'll get some music going. This one is probably making
This one. Yes.
this issue here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I know it's your favorite, but I'm gonna switch it.
Uh-huh.
If that's okay with thee.
It's fine.
You will survive. I will survive.
I can deal with it.
You can deal with it.
I can deal with it.
All
Yes.
right. Good.
Yes.
Handle your
Good
business.
morning, Stacy.
Yeah. After yesterday, we just gotta. Oh, I wanted to play this song. Here we go. Let's play this one. It's kind of like in your vein, so
Okay.
let's do that just for you.
God, I look to you. I won't be overwhelmed. Give me vision and to see things like you. God, I look to you. You are where my help comes from. Give me wisdom, and you know just what to do. God, I look to you. And I wanna be your give me vision and to see things like you. God, I look to you. You are where my help comes from. Give me wisdom, Father. You know just what to do, and I will love you, Lord, my strength. And I will love you, Lord, my shield. And I will love you, Lord, my rock. Forever, all my days, I will love you, God. Oh, Lord, and I will love you, Lord, my strength. And I will love you, Lord, my shield. Say I will love you, Lord, my rock. Forever all my days, and I will love you, God.
Pull up that song,
Yeah, what is that good? You gotta hit it twice.
God, I look to you. I won't be overwhelmed. Give me vision and to see things like you. God, I look to you. You are where my help comes from. Give me wisdom, and you have embraced me with a love that is wider than the oceans. You're my strength when I'm weak. You hold me tight when sorrows, just as I am. You have embraced me with a love that is wider than the oceans. Hallelujah, our God reigns. Hallelujah, our God reigns. Hallelujah, our God reigns. Forever all our days. Hallelujah. 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 Our God reigns. Hallelujah. Our God reigns. Hallelujah. Our God reigns. Forever all our days. Hallelujah.
The hottest tunes. Back to back.
When all I see is the battle, you see my victory. When all I see is the mountain, you see a mountain move. And as I walk through the shadow, your love surrounds me. There's nothing to fear now, for I'm safe with you. So when I fight on my knees with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. And if you are for me, who can be against me? For Jesus, there's nothing impossible for you. When all I see are the ashes, you see the beauty. When all I see is the cross, you see an empty tomb. When I fight on my knees with my hands lifted high. I won't
Yo. Pull up that song there, dog.
When all I see is the battle, you see my victory. When all I see is the mountain, you see a mountain.
other stations are still playing commercials. Meanwhile, here's another hit.
Hold me close, mighty God. Oh Lord, yeah. Lord, I come to you. Let my heart be changed, renewed, flowing from the grace that I've found in you. In you. Oh, in you. And Lord, I've come.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
In me will be stripped away. Oh yes, by the power of your love. Oh Lord, yeah. Hold me close, let your love surround me. Surround me. Bring me near, draw me to your side. Oh Lord, and as I wait, I'll rise up as an eagle, and I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on by the power of your love. Oh Lord, yeah, yeah, yeah. Lord, unveil my eyes. Let me see your face to face, the knowledge of your love as you live in me. In me. Thank you, Lord. And Lord, renew my mind as your will unfolds in my life, living every day. Oh yes, by the power of your love. Oh Lord, yeah. Hold me close, let your love surround me.
Yeah. Pull up that something, dog.
Hold me close, mighty God. Oh Lord, yeah. Lord, I come to you. Let my heart be changed, renewed, flowing from the grace that I've found in you. In you. Oh, in you. And Lord, I've come to know the weaknesses I see in me will be stripped away. Oh yes, by the power of your love. Oh Lord, yeah. Hold me close, let your love surround me. Surround me. Bring me near, draw me to your side. Oh Lord, and as I wait, I'll rise up as an eagle, and I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on by the power of your love. Oh Lord, yeah, yeah, yeah. Lord, unveil my eyes. Let me see your face to face, the knowledge of your love as you live in me. In me. Thank you, Lord. And Lord, renew my mind as your will unfolds in my life, living every day. Oh, yes, by the power of your love. Oh, Lord, yeah. Hold me close, let your love surround me. Surround me. Breathe. Come on and bring me there. Draw me to your side. Oh, Lord. And as I wait, I'll rise up as an eagle, and I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on by the power of your love. Oh, Lord, yeah. Hold me close, let your love surround me. Surround me. Breathe. Come on and bring me there. Draw me to your side. Oh, Lord, yeah. And as I wait, I'll rise up as an eagle, and I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on by the power of your love. Thank you, Lord, and I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on by the power of your love. Oh, yeah. And I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on by the power of your love.
The hottest DJ mixing the beats. Mixing the beats.
If you love reggae, stand up with the man. We sing this song. We stand and lift up our head, for the joy of the Lord is our strength. Sing it if you know. Hey, we bow down and worship Him now. How great, how awesome is He. Sing with me. We stand and lift up our heads, for the joy of the Lord is our strength. We bow down and worship Him now. How great, how awesome is He. Holy is the Lord, God Almighty. The earth is filled with His glory. Holy is the Lord, God Almighty. The earth is filled with His glory. The earth is filled with His glory. Listen. We stand and lift up our heads, for the joy of the Lord is my strength. We bow down and worship Him now. How great, how awesome is He. Holy is the Lord, God Almighty. The earth is filled with His glory. Holy is the Lord, God Almighty. The earth
music your hearts this morning. There's some sweet grooves this morning. It's now 11 minutes till the hour.
These beats are hot. In the mix with the baddest DJ.
Pull up that song there, dog.
In your face. All over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Mercy never failed me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You've led me through the fire. Darkest nights, you are close like no other. I've known you as a father, I've known you as a friend, and I have lived in the goodness of God. Lord, all my life, 'cause all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Cause all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. Cause all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God. I want you to fix me, Lord. Oh, Lord, fix me.
Tune in every Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock for Ask the Pastor. Yeah, that's where we take your question, your letter, and give you life-changing answers.
Amen.
Ask the Pastor every Wednesday morning at 9
a.m.
It's top of the hour. It's now 9 a.m. on this beautiful Wednesday morning. It's 5th day of July of the 7th month. You're inside the Pastor Steve Show on this Wednesday, and hope that you've enjoyed the music so far. I try to give you as much music so we uninterrupted. Uninterrupted. I hope you enjoyed the plethora of music we just brought to you. All right. It's that time of the hour where we have this conversation. Ask the pastor. Yeah. And so we're going to jump into our letter. Don't forget to share the broadcast, like the broadcast. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. Everybody, if you just do that right now, it'd be great. Hit that like and, of course, share. If you're here for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. You'll always get great content, great music, and great programming right here on this, your favorite radio station. And if it's not yet, it will soon become if you give it a chance. Well, Pastor Henry, I don't always get letters from younger people.
Yeah.
But this one is from a younger person. In fact, the person is only 22. So is that you have children about that age?
Yeah,
so that's pretty young.
Pretty young.
You're 22 years old.
Yeah.
So funny, when I was 22, I thought I was grown. Is it fun? Is it fun?
Once you pass 21, you know you're grown up.
You're legal.
Yeah.
You're legally. You're legally an adult. I say at that age you're legally
21,
an adult.
yes.
At 21.
21.
You should not be legally an adult at 18, but I get the point.
Yeah.
But yeah, 21, 22, so it was good. 22, I was doing my thing. Yeah, I was doing my thing. Yeah,
be
it
able
was.
to make some decisions.
Yeah, I don't know if they would be the right ones.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Some,
I
like
mean-
I said, I didn't say all decisions.
I tell you.
And they do it well, but some decisions.
How many great decisions? Maybe I should ask the fans that are listening on the radio today.
I think
how many great decisions did you make at 22?
I made many good decisions.
You made some good decisions?
Yes.
Like you can count on one hand or
19,
plenty.
Yeah, 19,
19,
20, yeah.
19, 20. You were making some solid
I'm
decisions.
making some solid
But I guess it's different for women,
Yeah.
for women than it is for men, right?
Yes,
Because-
definitely. Because
22.
I remember 19, 19, I'm thinking, oh, and the hurt. When I was 19, I wasn't like this.
No.
When I look at my sons, so.
19.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean 19 back then was a different kind of 19.
Yes.
Because our parents started to train us at 9 to be grown.
Yes.
You got to
definitely.
you have to take care of your younger brothers and sisters. I had to wash.
Yeah.
Okay, that was criminal. Hey, by the way,
I kept
my
the
mom may be
house.
listening, but can you believe that you at 9 years old?
Yes.
You have to be washing. I had the skis, skis.
Yes.
I mean, I had
The
skis
scrub,
going.
scrub.
And you had to get the and so blue soap. That's a brown soap. You know what I'm saying?
That is rude, boy.
Yeah. So I had to learn how to wash,
out.
and then we had to learn how to iron. No, the iron was the hardest. Okay, because we had the Pullman iron. Okay.
Which one? The self-eater? Is that what it is?
No, the self-eater was an upscale.
Self-eater is the one that you put the
coal inside.
the iron.
Yeah. No. That was there was probably only one of those in the village.
Oh. So
you
you put the one on the stove.
You talk about the solid piece of
Iron.
you put
That
on the
is-
fire.
yeah, I
We never have a stove, a fire. Put the
Oh,
fire.
okay.
Now, if you put it on the stove, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
You put it in
But
you had to put in the
clean it
fire
off real
because
good.
when you get it out the fire, you have to clean it before you put it on the clothes.
Oh, yeah.
And you know where we clean it?
You use it, put it in dirt?
We clean it in the dirt.
Yeah.
So you have to clean it,
In
take
the
it out of the
dirt.
fire,
You can put
clean
it
it in the dirt, so that it don't dirty the clothes. Okay, so
They don't understand.
they don't. I had to do that as a kid. I had to do that. I mean, and sometimes I used to go to school with about 4 seams in it. I missed the seam.
I don't know about the seam. I have to get my
I missed
seam
the
correct.
seam.
Yes.
I missed the seam. Okay.
I have to have my seam.
I didn't have a
correct.
seam. I had a square.
Because even in college school, my skirt
Yeah.
was pleated skirt.
Oh, you had pleated.
I had
Oh, that.
pleated skirt.
Oh, that one is hard to press.
Oh
Yeah.
man, and the seam have to lay down.
Wow. But you had selfita. So it wasn't so bad. You get the coal in it, you're good.
Selfie. I have both.
So
I have
was
both of
I
them.
was in the country and poor country, and you just everything was, yeah,
I had both of
just
them.
enough to something that will work.
But it was good.
But it's good
Good
because I learned.
memories.
I learned
Yes.
at 12 years old. I was already taking care of myself and even my siblings.
Yes.
So it's a different world.
I can say that.
It's a different world. So 22 years old back then. Most women had children and started family while they were teenagers back then.
Yes.
17, 18,
18.
they were having children. If you go back to our mother's generation, at that age, they all were married or they were having
16.
children. All right, so Different world,
Yep. Different mind.
different mind. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, 22 years old. This letter is from, and so we're gonna take a kind of a different spin today. So I want to have your conversation. You know, we have a lot of grown folk that listen to us.
Yes.
And so I really want to get you to chime in. And we have mothers, and we may have maybe you were a child in this situation, and so on. So, but I think it makes for good conversation today. And so the letter says, I am 22, and when I was in my teens, I was very, very sheltered. Okay, I don't know what they mean by sheltered, because I think that most parents try to protect their children.
But
You know,
maybe overprotected.
what is overprotection?
Well, the person does not get a chance to do anything. All the decision making and everything was on the parents.
Okay.
You know, the yes is the parents, the no is the parent. You know, so they didn't have a.
So there was not a healthy transitioning that took place.
Exactly.
Because again, that may not be a bad thing, because some parents know their children.
Yeah.
And you know that your child don't have the ability to make a sense of, you know, you have a tough head child.
Well, it's not that the child doesn't have the ability to make the right
What?
decision. It's
What?
just that
You don't give him enough chance
it's
to
just
mess up?
that you does not give him the person enough chance to show you that they can make that decision. You just assume.
What if every
that-
chance you give them, they mess it up?
Well, because maybe they need teaching.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they need teaching.
All right.
So sometimes, you know, I'll give you an example. I used to work 2 jobs. I used to work at Mercy Hospital, and I used to work at Aventura Hospital. And I have to leave from one and goes to the other.
To the other.
Yes. So my sons were home. They were 5 years apart. Okay. So, and I was married at the time. My husband said to them, "You guys need to help out in the house. We are at work. You know,
That's right.
I want you guys to wash the clothes."
That's right.
All right.
But in your case, put them in the washer.
Yes. So they're gonna put them in the washing machine. All right.
That's kiss like Pastor
No.
Steve.
So what he did is he told them to wash the clothes, but he didn't tell them how to sort out the clothes, how many soap to put in the washing machine, and everything. So here they are. They decide we're gonna wash. We're gonna help mommy out.
Oh yes,
And
Lord.
they put black with white,
Oh,
and
yes,
everything
Jesus.
went into the washing machine, and they were talking to each other, and they were saying to each other, "Well, I saw mommy put this in the washing machine." So they put soap in the washing machine, and they said, "I also saw mommy put this and the bleach," and everything came out, all the clothes. So because he assumed that because they should know how to, that they know how to. And sometimes that's what we do as parents.
Tie and
we
dye.
assume that the child should know,
Yes.
when we never teach them how to do it
Okay.
at the time.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I was very, very sheltered. Okay. Now, I was often in trouble for something little. Okay? I was often in trouble for small things, at least in their mind. Right? My phone was taken away from me for months. Okay? And I was not allowed to do anything besides go to school. So this is how you all punish kids these days. You know, back in the day, you do something wrong, you know, you get a hiding.
Yeah.
And it's done.
Time out.
Time what?
Beaten.
There's no time out.
Yeah.
Time out is a waste of time.
No, they're gonna give you time out, but
It
they're
is
gonna beat you.
time out is a waste of time. Time out is
I'm not
a
talking
waste.
about American timeout now. I'm talking about you can't go
Time
down the
out
road.
anywhere is a waste of
You
time.
can't go down the road. You can't play no dandy shandy. You can't play no cricket. You can't play nothing. And you're beaten before. So for whole week, all those things that you used to do in the lane or in the alley. You can't do those things, okay?
All I'm
that
saying,
you call murderous punishment.
all I'm saying, the scripture tells us how to discipline. And if you follow the scripture of discipline, you don't have to waste time. You know with timeout, if you do the discipline, as soon as it's cool, you can go straight to work and get what they need to get done. Timeout, you have to put them there forever and forever. And a lot of time, you know what I find with timeout? Timeout is a punishment to me. Because then when I put somebody in timeout, I have to police it. You understand? So I find timeout to be...
The timeout, they don't carry it out. You carry the timeout.
Exactly. It's punishing to me when I put someone in time, because I got to know, supervise to make sure that they follow the timeout, right? Because if you have a rebellious child, as soon as you turn your head, the timeout is out. Okay? So it becomes stressful. It becomes stressful doing all this timeout stuff.
Yes.
You know, so you discipline and you get it done, and you get the results you need.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
Seriously.
All right. So, anyway, so for those of you who like the timeout, listen to this. That's it. And those of you who feel I gotta take the phone, you take the phone as a form of punishment. Taking the phone as a punishment. This is a common one. Give me that phone. Give me that tablet. Give me this thing. Okay. This young person says they took my phone. Okay, and she says, it caused me to develop social anxiety. So you have hemorrhaged the child forever. Instead of just put the beating of the butt on the butto, okay? There's no organs around there to damage. Nothing, just fat and meat. it's a reason why it was padded that way. Okay, fat and meat. You know, put it there. Scripture said, put it there.
But you know, whether they were
and stop psychologically abuse the children. Give me your phone.
Yeah.
You know, it's a psychological. I find that to be psychologically abusive, because you're taking from them, and you really are you're doing what you're doing a psychological control. You know, by using, it's like training dogs. You know, I'll give you this, but you have to sit. Sit up. No. And so I don't think it's a cool way to discipline your child. I think if they don't deserve a phone, they shouldn't have one. If you ask me, they shouldn't have one until they're mature enough to handle a phone and a TikTok and all these nonsense and all these relationships they build outside of your home. It's a problem. Yeah.
Well, what happened is it depends on why the phone was taken away. Not because of the punishment, but I think it's what the person was doing on the phone.
No.
That the phone was
there's some parents who punish their child.
And that's true.
It's everything. Give me the phone.
Yes.
Everything. Give me the phone.
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Give me the phone.
Whatever.
Everything. Give me the phone. Everything. Give me the phone. Give me this. Give me everything. Give me. That all you have now to control your child is a phone.
Yeah.
Give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Whatever they love.
You know what child said? Whatever.
Yeah.
They go to
After
the tablet
a while, yes.
and they have the computer, and they find all kind of ways to get around you.
Yes, because they can say, "Hey, I have homework."
Yeah, I need to do my homework.
You know, so they get a device to do their homework, and it's not the homework. You know, they can say that they're doing their homework.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna sit over them and do the homework.
You're not supervising.
Exactly.
So, you know, they still can do something, but I think what the parents does is they use it as a cop out.
Cop out to discipline. Absolutely.
Yes.
I don't agree with you often, but on that one, I'm all in, hands and feet.
Oh, Lord.
I totally agree with you on that.
Yes.
There's some parents that are just too weak.
Yes.
And when you understand that, the Bible says, those he love, he chastens.
Yes.
You know, you don't chastening is not a hate. Yeah. People may misunderstand it. Even sometimes kids misunderstand it. But when they're grown, they go back and they appreciate. You know, I had a principal, and in those days, you go to the class, you get whooped. It was a standard thing.
Yes.
To understand that if you go to school and you misbehave, they're not going to send a note home. Okay? You're going to be disciplined at school.
Yes.
The teachers had the right to discipline the child. We behave in school because our teachers used to have a strap sitting on top
At the desk, yes.
of the desk.
And it's not no little strap.
No, I mean it's a real strap.
Leather belt.
Yes, Leatherman.
Real leather belt.
So we understood that any level of indiscipline, they didn't have to shout and scream.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to the classroom here? It's all shouting and screaming. The kids run the classroom. It is frustrating. I taught middle school for 2 years, and I was a specialist teacher doing music.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. Thank God. There's one reason I thank God for COVID, because I was going into going into the COVID season,
Right.
and so during somewhere in the COVID we cut the program. But let me tell you something. It is not easy. Those kids, you can't do them anything, and they know it. You know, they go home with lies. I had kids went home and tell a blatant lie, and the parents come argue with me, and the whole class is looking and go like, "That's not what Mr. Steve said. That's not true." And the parents come cussing, and so we cop out on disciplining our children.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yes.
And you know, it's chaos in the school systems. Back then we had whooping in the class, and I don't think there's a teacher that never got a whoop off of me. They all got a whoop. I got a whoop off of everybody. Okay.
You were that bad?
Grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5. Ooh, that's where I got whooped. That teacher was.
What did you do? I mean,
Anything,
you
anything
so
you,
innocent.
anything you did out of, anything you did out of line, could get you whooping.
Yeah.
Like if you know, but I could be mischievous, right?
Yes.
Like, you know, if I sit in the back, which I
You will
didn't,
be flicking
I would throw stuff and fling and hit kids in the back of the head
Yeah,
with you know, paper planes and. I mean, I'm just saying. I get caught, you get a whooping, okay?
Yes.
You were late for school, you get a whooping. If you were a minute late,
Yeah.
you got a whooping.
Gotta be at school.
And watch this. And we used to walk 3-4 miles to school barefooted through the woods, rain or shine, mud, no matter what it is, stony roads, and we were barefoot. We walked to school, right? And we got to school. We had to get there on time. My principal was standing the door, and if you arrive, he rings the bell.
Yeah.
And if he rings the bell and you're still outside, you know that you're going to meet him. Now, back in those days, the school has this one entrance hallway, and we had to go through that one entrance, and he would stand there. Okay. Now, the only way we used to try to beat the system is that we all know we were late, and we would gather, and we would do the rush. Okay. So we know some people gonna get it, and some people might get away, because he can't beat everybody one time. But if you're outside after he rings the bell, you're late, and you're gonna get a whooping on your way in. You know, and I found myself a few years ago when I was working for a corporation, one morning rushing to work, and I was stepping on the pedal because I was late, and it hit me. He stood before me, literally. Now he's now deceased. It's like he stood before me, and I realized that I was pushing to get to work because of what he had ingrained in my mind. I'm trying to beat Teacher T. That's what I was trying to do, you know. So discipline. You got to discipline your child. Taking the phones, I don't know. I think what Randu was saying something. Children also test their limit psychologically. That's true.
Yeah, it's a form of punishment, but it's not a good punishment.
No.
Yeah,
no.
that's the thing.
Listen, if the
you're
issue is
punishing the child
is
mentally.
related to the phone,
Yeah,
if the issue is phone related,
then that's fine.
then I can say, well, you know, this phone is causing you a problem, so I'm going to take it away from you.
Yes.
Okay?
Until
you can't focus, you can't manage it, you can't get your homework done because you're with your friends, you're spending too much time on it, you TikTok all night, you're tired in the morning. This phone is a problem for you, and you might not need to have it at all. This is for your own good. Right. Okay? And say, if you have a child like that, take the phone. You know, we used to leave this is the thing. We used to leave our homes, and there was no way, there was no no way to send telegram, no message. You leave your home, you go somewhere, and you were gone until you get back, right? And people understand you went so and so, and you'll be back home at certain time. Now people feel like you have to be constantly in touch, constantly. There is no such thing as managing of contact time or anything. You know, somebody stop by and see you. Now it's all the time, in class, in bed, at breakfast. I mean, I had this guy calling me, having me a long chat yesterday. I said, sir, today is a holiday.
Well, you're wrong to answer.
I don't know you. You want to talk to me about a plethora of stuff, and you want... Listen, I don't know you, man. Today's a holiday. I'm taking some time off. I'm not in my office today. Call me tomorrow. Okay? Okay? I can't sit here and take my whole holiday. I'm trying to rest.
Yeah, you were wrong to answer too.
I didn't know the number, but you know, as a pastor, you answer the phone just in case they... But it was unnecessary, and it's, you know, but I said, call me, man. Call me tomorrow. But this is the thing. There's a time when you would leave and you would come home.
Yes.
Now it's 24/7. And there are people who feel like I have to be talking, I have to be able to talk to my child whenever, wherever.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Keep in mind that the child is not, you're the least talked to person. Of all the people that child is talking to on the phone, you are the least of it.
Yes.
Okay? You're the least of it. Nobody's talking to you. Right? You'll be lucky if you get a call. I mean, you know, and when you do call, it's like you're bothering them.
Yeah.
You know, so
2 seconds.
2 seconds. So the question, do they need a phone? Okay? Do they need a phone? At what age should you be giving your child a phone? Or do you give it to them so that you can use it as a weapon against them?
I don't think so. I don't think they give it to them because they want to use it as a weapon.
Seem like more parents spend more time taking away the phone as a punishment.
Right. Because I think they give them the phone because they are not spending enough time home. And
who's not spending enough time?
The parent is not spending enough time home. So in order for them to communicate, they have to have a phone. And that's the only way of communication, because maybe by the time the parent reach home, the child is asleep, or, you know, vice versa. So they have a phone where she feel like, hey, I can call to find, hey, how you doing? Is everything all right? You good? You want this? You want that? You know, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. You know, there's no communication home. There's no time spent with each other. And so that's how they use the phone for.
So you said the society demands it.
Yes. You know, so.
Okay.
So, but they know that the phone becomes an attachment for the child. So in order for them, because there is no discipline, there is no relationship, there is no connection, and the child fall in love with taking their space, the phone take the space of their relationship.
Absolutely.
So now what they do is they come and they decide, hey, all right, I have something that I can use against them. So if I tell them what to do and they don't do it, then I can take away that relationship.
Right.
You know, so
that's like a father trying to control who his daughter loves.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Or even a mother.
Or a mother. It's the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
Because you get the parents who get jealous.
Yeah.
The parents who are jealous of the relationship that children have on the phone.
Yes.
They have relationship with their friends. They don't want to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to see you. They lock up in their room. You know what I mean? I mean, the few words you get out of them, they have, trust me. And you get jealous because you want a relationship with your child.
Yeah.
And you go to them to even say, babe, we're going to go have something to eat.
Yeah.
You go to have something to eat. And you can't even sit at the table.
No.
And have a meal together and a conversation. Yeah. They're on their phone.
Yeah.
They're on their phone. I know some of these adults too.
Even adults. I mean,
they're on their phone constantly in their hand.
Out to dinner, or even not only dinner, but even in church. It's like even the adults. I mean, they knock the children, but they are the same thing because they are on TikTok, they're on Facebook, they're on all these social media in church.
You know, if I catch them, I call them out.
In church, texting in church. and they still have a problem with the young people. So if you are doing it as an adult, the kids live what they learn. This is what you do. You are at the table, you are eating, and you're talking, to your friend, or you're on the phone, sending text messages, or you are on social media, all these stuff. Kids live what they learn. If they know, hey, we are going to have dinner, or we are going to have supper right now, so I need you guys to put away your phone and we are going to have dinner together. And you put away your phone, everybody put away. It's going to be a different situation. But if you go to the table and you go with your phone, and daddy have phone, do you expect the children not to have their phone at the table?
Real talk.
Yes, it's the same thing. So we have to be careful. What is it that we are passing on to the children? Because they are watching us. They're watching us for us to teach them. Sometimes you don't have to tell them anything. What they see is what they learn. And sometimes what they see in you, they are learning from you. And this is how mommy do it, or this is how daddy do it. And this is how, it's going to be done, because they are thinking it's the right thing to do.
Wow.
You didn't teach them otherwise, that this is not the right thing. This is how we're supposed to be as a family. And so they grow up that way. And we have a problem with it, because we are looking at them and see what they are doing wrong, and we can't see what we have done wrong.
So we're disciplining them and taking away their phones because we can.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
We
but
lord it over
But we're
them.
doing the same thing.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So point taken. Let's get to another part of the letter here. So, I still live with my controlling mother. Oh, it's a mother. Okay. And go only to work. 22 and still at home. At what point should a child leave the home?
Well, it depends.
On what?
It depends on the maturity of the child too.
How does a child grow up if you don't allow them to?
Yeah, one of the thing really, I always, felt like I have boys, and because I felt like man should always be the leader. They are the head of their household. And I always want my sons to be the head of their household. So I teach them everything. You understand? I teach them, from cooking to cleaning, to making decision on their own, choosing, having them, make their own decision, try to let them make their own mistakes. And then, they can come and seek counsel, hey, this is what I've done, and it didn't work out. So how do you do this? How do you handle this, situation and stuff like that? And I think once you do that, you can see what will this child be like out of your absence, out of your
presence.
Yes, out of
Well, he be cooking and cleaning. That's
exactly.
for sure.
So yes, so I have one,
cooking and cleaning.
So I have one, that went away, and he called me and he was like, "Mom, I tell you, it's like
I can
I'm still
cook and
home.
clean.
I can cook, and every Saturday he got up. Every Saturday his day is to get up in the morning, do his devotion,
and clean the house.
And then after devotion, then he start cleaning the house, and then by 3 o'clock, while he's cleaning, he's cooking, and by 3 o'clock everything is done, and then he can just relax for the rest of the day,
So when his wife comes, his significant other come, and she walk in and this man is cooking and cleaning, she gonna have a problem. She said, "Wait a minute. So where do I fit into this?
She know what
where do I fit into this?"
don't.
Because boss man, you get up in the morning and you laundry, you cooking, and you clean. Where do I get into
together?
this?
That's the thing. That is the thing. They are gonna do it together. So he don't have to be doing it on his own anymore. So they do stuff together, and that's what makes the family. You understand? Because they be able to do things together.
Well, they need to learn a few other things.
At 21, it's time to leave the nest. 21. It's time to leave the
I
nest.
agree. Okay.
Okay.
Look, yes,
18.
yes. He just says, sign me up.
Simon, no, she won't be fine.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. A woman, if her mother trained her up right
Yes.
to be a good home keeper, and she have a man who is vying for the spot in the kitchen and for the, she gonna have a problem with that. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because she wants, that's her significance, and you're messing with what she feel makes her significant in the relationship.
Yeah.
You know, my one, she live with me, and she's still with me until she's married.
Well done.
Okay, and
That's
not
fine.
let her out of my sight.
Oh, yeah.
But she has her own thoughts. She is a psychiatrist. Lol. Okay, all right. So she said her seed lived with, I don't know how long or what until she was married. I don't know how it's affecting her marriage now. But how independent was she? Is she does, because I think independence is learned.
Right.
The eagle is famous for kicking its young out of the nest so it forces it
On your own.
to fly. I think there's stuff I learned. I left home. I went to boarding when I was 13 and never went back home. So at 18, I was taking care of my siblings and living on my own, handling business. So I had to grow up and grow up fast. But at 20, 21, 22, I think it's okay for that child to go out and explore individuality, start to create their own space, and worse if they want to, but they're controlled by a parent that is dictated to them that they don't. Okay? So the mother is controlling. Only let the child go to work at 22. They have no social. I have no social life. And he said it. I want to leave her. I want to get out of here. I have no social life. I go to work and come home to mama at 22. I want to go. All right. So I want to leave her, get a social life, and experience some new things. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But every time I bring it up, here it is. Every time I bring it up to her, she plays the victim. There she is. She likes to mess with this child psychologically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plays the victim. Oh,
Manipulator.
Manipulating. Oh, what am I going to do? Is me alone? Oh, yada, 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 yada.
No.
Well,
you already live your life.
We get a man.
Yes. So if you want,
I'll get a
you
roommate.
don't want to be alone, you can get a roommate. That's
Get a
number
roommate.
one.
There's a lot of
Or-
other ladies out there looking for somebody to play bingo with.
Yes, or you can go, go socialize. Try to get a friend.
Go
there's-
dancing. Find
there's
some
so
old
many
people
things.
group.
This does sound like an old lady. Her son is
She's
just
mid-age,
22,
okay, yeah.
22 years old.
So she's probably 40s,
not-
in her
yeah,
40s.
She's not an old person. So
Okay.
there's other people or group.
Yeah, but her child is not.
age.
Her child is not her
Yes,
man, though.
Exactly.
This
Her-
is that. There's a
well,
lot
her
of parents
child
who.
is not her friend.
There's a lot of parents. Listen, Pastor, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of parents who have relationship with their children.
Yes.
Inappropriate relationship. It's everything short of sexual. Seriously.
No.
I'm telling you, it's everything. They make their children their spouse.
Yeah.
Think about it. They make that child everything they want a man to be or a woman to be in the house. And they manipulate them in staying.
Yes.
And control them in staying. Right? And so they feel like they get stuck with mama. And that's the problem. You know how many women have these mama boys?
Yes.
That now they're trying to have relationship, but they've been so trained and attached to mama.
Yes,
like they can't even have a healthy
real
relationship with their wife.
with their wife.
You know,
They have
with
to ask mama permission.
Mama, everything.
you know.
So there's a psychological control that takes place in that space.
Yes.
So it's very, very. It can be very, very damaging. When you play the victim. Oh, I need you. I got to. What am I going to do when you're gone? You can't leave.
Same thing that you're doing when he's around.
Yeah. What were you doing before?
Yeah.
What were you doing before? And listen. Life has a way. When when life change, it forces you to change. Trust me. Anybody out there who think that you know that people can't do without you, think again.
Trust me.
Life goes on. I put my
yeah.
son in the grave. I said, "Oh God, I didn't think I could live without my children. I didn't think I could do that and survive."
Yes.
I put my dad in the grave. I didn't think what I'm doing to my dad. Life goes on, and people keep on living. Okay, you ain't stopping nothing. You know, they're just gonna live without you. But you know, here she is controlling the child. The child is miserable, and if she's not careful, this child is going to start to develop hate.
Yes, or she's gonna lose him because when he goes out there, he's not gonna want to return home.
Not
at
even
all.
for visitation.
Not even for visitation. So she's gotta be careful.
Even for visitation.
Yeah, so she really gotta be careful
Right.
about what she's doing. You know, I think she should try to talk to him on the level, on a maturity level, where she can let him know, hey, it is safe out there.
Yeah.
You understand? You are mature enough. I think you will be able to make right decision. I think it's the time now that you should be on your own and try to live your life and try to build a family. You understand?
Well,
So
22 is a little early for the family.
No, but it's
32 is more like it.
But it's not that he's gonna go, you know, a family, but he's gonna start making decision towards
The girlfriend?
Yeah, you know, towards building a family, and I think that's what, you know, some mother, you know, they fail to allow.
At least
their
let the boy
boys-
own a bed for
yes,
himself.
You know,
own a bed.
to let
own
them make that
a,
decision.
Own a mirror for yourself, my friend.
Yes.
You understand? Own a TV for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? Start getting stuff for yourself. You know, even if you're renting, you're owning a TV, you got to buy a little furniture. You start owning a few
Get
things for
room,
yourself.
rent
Get a room. Yeah,
you
get
know,
a room.
Start out small.
Yeah.
You know, and build yourself from there.
Yeah.
You know,
Push
so-
your own key, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think he should allow his mother to control his life.
So this is what
he
she
love
says.
His mom.
She says she tells him she needs him.
Yeah.
Or she belittle him and says that he needs her. He needs her. You know, those mothers who have to control their children money.
That's sad.
I gotta control your money. Bring your paycheck. Let me save it for your boy. You know, oh, what you want to buy?
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, wait a minute. You on my account? It's my money. I worked it. You know, I want to buy something.
Yeah.
You're not gonna dictate to me. Okay? If I want a pair of Jordans, I want a pair of Jordans. It's my money. You understand? You may give advice, but you make it look like he don't know what to do with money. Come bring it to me. You don't know what to do with it.
The only thing I would, you know, and I don't have to remind my
You take your
children.
15% and save it. I don't care what you do with the rest.
You know, with my kids, only thing I would say to them, did you pay your tithe? You know, because
Yes.
that's the most important thing is to take out God's money first.
That's right. And anytime
after
David
that,
short me and you
yeah.
tell him, then he make it up.
Exactly.
I see you, David. I see you. I see the days when you short the tithe and then you make it up. I see you.
Yeah, so no, I think he didn't short it, but he got more hours.
You got more hours,
yes.
okay.
Yes.
Please give
Yes.
David some more hours.
Yes. So Dijon just show up and you say that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So
That's right. He with me, yeah. Yeah, so that's do the right thing. So that's important. So she's saying, "Oh, I need you again." So but she's doing it and she's controlling the young man.
Everything. Yeah.
She does things for me as an act of kindness, but it feels like she does it so that I will need her or I will never get it done without her. Woo!
Sad.
Woo! Oh.
Sad.
Oh. Oh, Lord.
Smart young man.
Oh, Lord.
This is a smart young
He's
man.
figuring it out.
Yes.
He's sitting down there and he's studying her.
Yeah.
And you go like, okay, so she's acting like she's doing it for me, but really and truly, she's doing it to
As
make.
if,
Yeah,
yes,
she's
he
making me
he
feel like
didn't know
I
how
have
do
to have
it, so
I have to have her to
Mhm.
get it done. But he knows he can get it done on his own.
Yes. Yeah. And that's respect. That's out of respect. Because he could have gone and do it on his own, even though he know that he can do it on his own. He allow her to do it just to feel like
Yeah,
she's
but he's
more
allowing.
important.
Is it
But-
allowing her to do it?
Or be- or
Enabling
fearful,
enabling the whole control.
Yeah.
Is he enabling the mess?
Yes, I think that's what he's doing.
You know, is he enabling the
to-
mess?
to keep mommy in control?
Yeah.
But I think he need to let go. He need to let go and start doing things on his own.
So he said,
he need her advice.
yeah, he
You
said,
know,
I don't
so-
know how to get out of this, Pastor. Please help. I don't know how to get out of this.
He need
What is the best way to handle it?
Yeah.
Handle it, man.
Yes.
Listen.
The best way right now is to sit with her and talk to her and let her know how you feel and let her know, Mom, start preparing yourself
Yeah.
to move out.
Yeah.
Start preparing yourself. Start looking. Don't ask her to look for somewhere for you. This is how you're going to show her how mature you are and that you can survive on your own. Everything that you do from now on is not because she makes the decision. It's because you make that decision.
And if you have a
Yes, and
control, if you have a controlling person in your life,
Yes.
it's going to drive her crazy.
Yes.
And if you ever drive a her crazy, and you have to live with a crazy her, her will drive you crazy.
Whoa. So make sure your wife is opposite. Any wife you're looking for is opposite your mother. Because if you have a controlling mother and you have a controlling wife, then it's gonna be a problem.
Brother has problem. Okay.
Yes.
So seriously though, seriously. So I want to concur. The first thing you have to do is to take ownership of the things that you should be doing for yourself,
Yes.
that you have allowed her to do for you, right? So by doing that, you're demonstrating that you will be quite fine without her. Maybe she genuinely feel that you need her. So demonstrate first of all that you're capable, okay? And let her see that I can wash, I can prepare my meal, I can clean my own room, right? I can save my own money. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Start taking control of your situation, even while you're still in the house. Start taking control and do the things that you need to be doing for yourself. Listen, at this stage of the game, at 22, you should be paying part of the rent.
Yes.
You should be paying one of the bills.
Yeah.
Okay? When my son started to work, he was about 18. He started working. I gave him, the first thing I did was give him a bill.
Yeah.
The first thing I did was hand him a bill. Okay, this bill is for you. I gave him the smallest one in the house, but it was still for him. Okay? I need you to pay this bill. Okay? So, because you're an adult and you have a job, and job and bills go hand in hand. Okay? So, as soon as he started working, he got a bill. Okay? And so, by the time he was 21, he was living in his own apartment, paying his own car, paying his own rent, paying his own thing, because I started him early. You got to handle your business. And when he wanted to go and mom was questioning, I said, listen to me, let that boy, I mean, listen, I was like Moses.
To Pharaoh.
I was like Moses. My wife and I was like Moses and Pharaoh. I was like, let my son go. Let my people go. I was like, get this boy out of the house.
Yes.
I want him out. I want him gone. And let me tell you, my son was an angel. He just plays his music, go to church and do his thing. But I wanted him to learn how to be a man.
Yes.
And I know I was an adult at 18 years old. I was living on my own, paying my own bills, buying my own food. So I know how important that is to take control of that wheel earlier, right? So he need to handle his business, because when a woman come into his life, she ain't want a brother who don't know how to handle his business.
Exactly.
You understand? It's a problem. Part of the problem is that we don't teach our young men how to handle their business.
must
So
wear
when
the
they get
pants.
when a woman come into their lives and they don't know how to handle their business, then the woman start handling
the business.
Yes.
And then he said, wait a minute, but but she said, but you don't know how to handle the business, so I gotta handle. And so, so the whole family structure turned upside down because a woman once a woman started to handle the business, she be quick to put on the trousers.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I heard a young lady said that before. Oh, he don't know how to wear the pants, so I have to wear it.
So I wear it. And trust me, a woman is that kind of creature. Okay, it's part of the curse. Go back and read in Genesis. Okay, she always wanted to be the dude.
Yes.
All right. so if you don't have a dude who know how to keep her in her check, she gonna be the dude.
Yes.
And you gonna be the dudest.
Dudette.
So you have to teach your sons how to handle their business because when a woman come into his life and he look confused, she would take control of the thing.
Oh yeah.
And when a woman take control, it's hard to take back control from her.
Yes.
So you have to understand that when you want the guy to be prepared, and a woman really wants a guy to be prepared. She wants to come in and find a prepared man.
Yes.
And so very important that you allow your kids to grow up. Some of you parents are you think you're doing your child a favor. I mean, how can you have 27, 28-year-old men in your house not paying rent? How is that? I mean, listen, even if they have to pay me the rent and I have to put it in a saving account for them, they are paying rent. If you sleep in my house after 21 or you're not visiting, you paying rent. Okay? If you're not spending time, if you're not spending a week, a few days, you paying rent. If this is where you're going to turn your head, put your clothes, and use my shower and all that stuff past a week, you paying rent. Okay? You have to pay rent. Now, if I say I don't want to rent, I'm going to go get an account, which what we did for my son. He didn't know we were saving the money. Right. He was paying for the bill, right? So that when he was ready to go, he had money he could go to help him make a deposit on his new apartment in Georgia and so on. And so, listen, even if you have to take the money, okay, and put it in an account for him as a saving account or for your grandchild or somebody who is going, because here's what happened. If you have a 27, 28-year-old man who is laying up in your house, not paying bills, here's what he does want. He wants a woman. Yeah. He's going to go out there, get somebody, good daughter, pregnant, and he's not going to take care of a child because he don't know how to take care of responsibilities, right? So at least you have some money to give your daughter-in-law or your grandchild. You understand? Because you were taking some money from him. Some mothers are, you think you're doing a child a favor. You're not doing a child a favor. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, there's it's like a baby trying to walk, but you won't put him down on the floor. You won't put him on his feet. No. Oh, he's gonna fall down. So what? If he fall down, he gonna bust his mouth. So what? He gonna bust his mouth. He gonna bust his head. So what? He gonna bust his head. That head is gonna heal. That mouth is gonna heal. That cut is gonna heal. But he gonna learn how to walk. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna build strength, and you're gonna have muscles, and he's gonna know how to navigate. He's gonna know danger, different from danger. You understand what I'm saying? You have to allow the child to go through that process. So some parents have protected, and they have held their children back from maturity, from being good husbands, from being good men, from being responsible citizens, from even taking care of their own economy. Because no child, after you're 21, you are an adult. You should be visiting your parents. You should be sending them something. But if for any reason you have to share my house, that room has a price on it. And if the rent is $2,000 and there's 3 rooms and you live in one, we're dividing that rent 3 ways, and you're putting your rent every month. You have to pay your rent. What I do with it, it's up to me.
Yes.
Okay. If I want to put it down, save it, I don't want to, it's up to me. But that rent has to be paid because you are an adult. So here's what happened. They have all this extra money. They have no responsibility, so they don't keep a job.
Right.
So they go to work, and they have no respect.
Right.
They can quit because guess what? They go home. Mommy's gonna give them food, and they have shelter, right? That's what the adult human is basically what they need, right? Well, I have food and shelter. That's guaranteed. My mom is going to guarantee that. So I don't need to be responsible on the job. Okay? And my boss says something to me I don't like, I can cuss him out and go home because I don't have to, because mommy is there. So I'm not teaching him how to be responsible and how to be respectful, because when you know you got to take care of that bill, you think twice about quitting the job or cussing out your boss, right? All right, then you go out, you have baby mamas, okay? You can do whatever you want to do. You don't have to worry about it. And you still want to go hang out in their house. And this problem, see all these young ladies who are crazy at having all these dudes coming to your house, they don't got a house. They live with their mama. The first sign that you're going in the wrong way is that you have a 27, 28-year-old man still living with his mama. Why? Why are you still living at home? And you want to come overnight with me? Something is fundamentally wrong with you. So that's a no. But you don't have enough sense to do that. No wonder why when you get pregnant, he's not there. All right? So that's a problem. Then he have all this extra money. Guess what he does with it? Smoke weed, hang out with his boys, and get in all kind of trouble because he has no responsibilities. Because it's what? He can come home to mama. Mama got food. Mama got shelter. Okay? Man child, mama got clothing too. So we don't teach our young men how to be men. So they don't know how to act.
That's true.
Right? So I applaud this young man who wants to say, listen, I want to get from under my mother's control. I desire to grow up. But for those mothers who are listening to me, who have perpetuated this behavior and have condoned the issue with your children, you've condoned their dwarf development.
Yes.
That's like a whole new term. Dwarf development, because they're old, but they're so dwarf in their development because you have not allowed them. And that's why we got that's part of the problem. We have a whole bunch of single women out there, and it's a perpetual thing that is going on. You have single women out there, single women with children, and single women baby those boys, trying to make them substitute for husbands. They give them everything instead of letting them do what they have to do. So when those men go out, they don't know how to be men, and the cycle just keep on going, right? Because as things get tough, guess what they do? They go home to mama. Okay, I don't need you. I can go home to my mom. They
always have a backup plan.
My room is at my mom.
Yes.
I told senior people, I said, listen, whenever your child move size down. Size down. When the kids are gone, 1 bedroom. That's all you need. 1 bedroom. When they come, they can sleep in the sofa bed. Okay? They're not going to want to come borrow your bathroom. And they're not going to want to do that for long. They're going to be uncomfortable.
Yes.
And you
can't invite anyone.
And you can't have their friends over because they're in your... And guess what? They don't have any privacy because they're sleeping in the living room.
Yes.
They're going to be uncomfortable out there. And you're going to, after a while, start complaining how they keep in your living room messy. And if anybody come, you're ashamed. So they're not going to stay. That's the first thing you got to do is get rid of the space. Size down. Save the money. Save your rent. They don't need to but visit you for a couple of days. And if they want extended stay, there's hotels. Okay? But seriously, this is important. So young man listening to me.
22 years old.
Start taking care of your own situation. Start handling your business at home. Start take ownership of your stuff.
Yes.
Okay? And start demonstrate, I'm good. I'm good. Mom, I got this.
Yes.
I got this. No, I don't need you to do that. I got it. I'll make the phone call. No problem. Yes, I've already taken care. Yes, I've already paid that. Did you? Yeah. Yes, I already done that. I already called the school. Start handling your business as if she is not there.
Yes.
And then you're going to prove to her, first of all, that you'll be fine without her.
I'm mature enough to make my own decisions.
And listen, don't let your mama tell you she can't live without you. She lived without you long before you came, and she will live without you long after you're gone.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it. And I think he need to talk to his mom about socializing, because
get a girlfriend.
You are not her friend. You are her son.
Get a girl.
Yes, and so she need to find somebody.
She might not like her though, but get a girlfriend. Any girl he gets, mama not gonna like.
No, she's never gonna be good enough.
But get one anyways.
Get one that you love.
Make a start.
And she love you.
Make a start, my friend. Even if it doesn't work out, make a start. Take a step in the right direction.
Yes. So talk to mommy.
Well,
Talk
I
to
don't know.
mommy.
I mean, it was a different kind of conversation
Yes.
today. We just have a relationship, but it's nonetheless.
It's a learning process too.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of mothers really that doing the same thing. You know, they are doing it to their children. They're having their children to suffer mentally because of the decision that they make. This decision, you know, they feel like, hey, I'm gonna give them the phone, but I'm giving them the phone to control them. I'm gonna give them this. I'm gonna buy them this. I'm gonna buy them a car, and the reason why I'm buying the car is because they can't do.
No.
Nothing without
If you
their
get a
go
car, you
anywhere,
gotta earn
you know,
a car. Like
yeah,
you
you know,
really earn a
and
car.
stuff like that. So
And they're blocking their own progress. You know, I'm a man in my 50s.
Yes.
If I was single now and looking for somebody who's grown and trying to start over again for whatever reason it happened, and I go, you have 20-something-year-old man in your house.
Yes.
Some of my son is living with me.
Yes.
That's a blocker for me.
Yes.
Because I ain't moving in with your 20-something-year-old son.
Exactly.
And he ain't moving in with me and you.
Right.
So how's that gonna work? So, let it go. So it's in her interest to let it go, and in his interest, everybody benefit
Yeah.
from letting go. Sometimes
help him to grow up.
Sometimes letting go is the best thing that you can do. You can never fly if you're not willing to jump.
Yes.
Okay? So get out there and fly. All right? And learn. And you may not be able to get to the top of the oak, but you get to the top of the rose.
Mm-hmm.
It's a start. All right, so
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
I hope the conversation helps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
So
thank you guys so
time
much.
is done.
For those who
Yeah.
have children,
Yeah.
it's a learning process.
Uh-huh.
And some mothers do feel like, hey, whatever I says goes, especially when it comes to their boys.
Mm.
You know, they choose the woman, they choose everything that the child, even the very clothes that they wear, and stuff like that. And it's not about they making decision, but allow the child to make their own decision.
Yes.
And so you will know if this child is mature
Enough. Right.
to go out.
It's a
on his
frozen
own.
moment, man. Let it go.
Yes.
Let it go.
So it's
It don't
awesome.
bother me anymore. Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. Close. All right, let it go. All right. Well, I hope the conversation was helpful. It's not
It
the
is
usual.
summer.
It's summertime. Yeah, and it's a good time to move.
Yeah. Good time to move and good
It's a
time
good time to change location.
Yes, to allow your children to make that decision.
Yes, there it is. Let them go.
Mhm.
That's my final answer. Sir, stand up and be a man. Okay? All right? You find out when you stand up, you have more strength. Well, listen, if you need some counseling help, if you're stuck and you'd like our assistance, we'll be happy to give you some professional counseling assistance. So please, by all means, reach out to us. Our office is located right here at 4660. And we take care of several different kind of family issues and grief issues and so on. And we can even take your insurance. So if your insurance cover counseling and you're going through some things, reach out to us and we'll be happy to give you a hand up.
How can we make a broken heart?
Are you facing a relationship crisis? Don't know what to do next? Call our family counseling office and get the help you need today. 954-533-8187. 954-533-8187.
Help me mend my heart, my broken heart. I just wanna live again.
Yep, that's all the time we have today. Pastor Henry, we're out of time, and that's where we're going to say goodbye. And so long for the rest of the day. Today is Wednesday. Oh, Bible study. I'll be back tonight for Bible study.
7:30.
Yeah, it's 7:30. So join me tonight at 7:30 on social media for our Bible study time, Life in the Word. And don't forget that you can listen to New Season Gospel FM 24/7 at newseasonfm.com. Those of you in the neighborhood, you already got your station locked at 89.1, so your family. But for those of you who are out of the area, 89.1 can be heard at newseasonfm.com 24 hours a day.
And you also can go back and watch the show.
You can listen to the show again. Share it. Share it. Talk about it. We'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts? They were quiet today.
I know, yeah.
They were so quiet. I think we were troubling
people. Happy. I think they're too happy. Yes.
I know, right?
They don't want to lose out on anything. So.
Wow. Anyways, thank you guys for those who chime in. Thank you, Melissa.
Awesome audience.
Yeah, you're always great. Yeah. I see you though. See you later, and see you tomorrow, God's willing. And then I see you, Pastor Henry, Friday for Fun Friday.
Blessings.
Take care, everybody. Walk good. Until next time, we say whoosh.
You can't live without. This is your radio.
Buy your home, you became a house hunting ace. Learned about loans, scoured neighborhoods, and